What's up, chums? Sharky here. So last night I did a quick live stream. It was about an hour and a half, and I touched on some things that I had been feeling lately, and I kind of just want to reiterate that because I ended up deleting the video because I accidentally showed some private information that was on my desk and I didn't mean to, so I deleted the video. For those of you who did not see the live stream last night at like 9:00 p.m. Oh, happy Halloween, by the way. Doesn't feel like Halloween because October went by way too fast. But basically, I just want to get this all off my chest because I feel like it's something that I've been honest about with my closest friends, but like I feel like I just need to say it. I don't really want to be an active part of the furry fandom anymore. To give you specifics, I guess like the simplest way that I could say it is I've had a lot of experiences with people in the fandom for the last 4 years that I've been in it that were very questionable, and it kind of caused me to go like, wait, hold up. I felt concerned for mine and others' safety, which is not good. And a lot of people ended up being not who I thought they were, that I had been talking to. And you should always be careful when you're talking to people you don't know, but I think my naivety just kind of got in the way of that caution. When I first joined the fandom back in 2017, it was all like very new and like very exciting, and I loved like posting convention videos and stuff. That's where most of my subscriber base is from, like conventions that I've gone to, and there's also some Shark Tale fans in there too. But it was all very new and exciting for me, and I felt really creative and like wanted to try doing fursuit videos and that kind of thing. But after a lot of like allegations and criminal investigations on certain like popular furries came out, and my own personal experiences, I really had to take a step back just from being like really involved in the community. A while back, I had been an admin for an art group in my area, and there was someone in it that was I don't even want to say it because YouTube's gonna flag me probably, so let's just say this guy was registered with the state for having an experience with a minor. We were not aware of this until later, and at the time when I had been talking to this person, we were still kind of in quarantine mode. Like, we weren't having meetups and we weren't hanging out anywhere. We were still just having online meets. So I was not aware of what was actually going on with this person. I come to find out later that this person had been banned from several other groups in our local area and was allowed in anyway to our group that I helped admin, and it deeply disturbed me. Why aren't we doing background checks like on people that go to meets, especially in a city as big as Austin? This person went to a meet like in person with some people from this other group, and I guess like they didn't recognize him or they had never met him, but they were the host of this meet. They didn't know. A lot of people didn't know that he was registered with the state. He at one point asked to go home with the host, and luckily that did not happen. She told me everything, and I was just like, oh my god, like this should not be allowed to happen. So the main group where he is banned from, they do background checks for their meetups. They don't display where they have their meetups publicly. That, coupled with the Kiro the Wolf situation and all these other allegations about these poppy-furs on YouTube and Twitter, I know a lot of it sounds like drama, but when you're talking about like serious criminal allegations, to me that is a red flag, like, and that's not something that I want to be a part of. I feel like it really started back in December. I really took a step back, like a huge step back from all of the furry community stuff that I was involved in. I like slowly stopped talking to a lot of people that I had been talking to online that are in the fandom. and people that I just kind of lost trust with. And there were situations with minors going on, like in our group and stuff, and I was just so uncomfortable with things that were being allowed to happen or weren't handled as seriously as they could have been. A lot of people label this as drama, but honestly, it makes me really question a lot of people's moral compass when they allow stuff like this to happen. And I just distanced myself. That's kind of why I haven't been making a lot of furry content related videos, because I didn't know how to process it. I literally felt like I was having an identity crisis, and it was a huge change for me. And then like after I moved, I just didn't want to like talk about it or deal with it at all, and I just don't really feel like I want to be involved in the community anymore. And it's a shame because I've met a lot of good friends that I'm still friends with in this community, but you never know who people actually are. And I'm not saying that about my close friends. Like I know them, I've spent a lot of time in person with them, but there's always people, you know, that you loosely call friends that you don't really know. That's kind of where I was like when I was taking long breaks. The other thing is that I suffer from depression, anxiety. I go through periods of time where I just do not want to do anything, creative or otherwise. It sucks because I have a lot of ideas and things I want to do, but I always like end up talking myself out of doing them because I feel like nobody's gonna watch it. It's not gonna be that good, so I don't even bother trying. It's my brain. So I have pretty much decided that I will not be attending any more cons, with the exception of GFM, which is in St. Louis, which was my first convention and my home con. I do know a lot of the people that attend that one, and a lot of them are good friends of mine. That's my exception, but that's kind of just where I'm at. Don't be expecting a lot more furry content because I'm kind of distancing myself from that. I'm still gonna wear my suit for videos, and I'm still gonna go to GFM as much as possible. Another reason I've been gone is I've been burnt out from YouTube, burned out from making videos. My creativity comes in spurts due to my depression and anxiety, so I'm kind of stopping commissions and I'm trying to find ways to support myself in other ways. One of these is getting a second job that's going to be part-time. I do work full-time currently, but I'm looking for a little bit more income. So instead of art commissions, I think I'm gonna do captioning for deaf and hard of hearing, which is kind of what I went to school for. I've also been starting my own pin business. If you follow me on Instagram, I started a new store on there where I'm trying to get my artwork turned into pins and then selling them. And a lot of them are based on like Disney and Marvel characters. The first one that I made is Venom and Eddie. I've been obsessed with Venom lately, the newest movie that came out. Express my creativity in other ways. So I just wanted to get all of that off my chest. I did make a video called Transparency that was a podcast episode, but I feel like it means more if you see my face and you actually like can see how I feel about it. 2020 really brought out the worst in people and in the fandom, and it's really changed how I think about it. I don't know what's next for me. Let me know. I'm honest with you, and I expect you guys to be honest with me. Like, if you want to see something specific, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.